12,590 feet. Man, this is so special. We got some 100-mile and Ironman training mixed up here. We are in Leadville. Got Cam. Cam, how many days out from Mongolan 100 are you?
We got, what is it, 7 days out? 7-8 days out?
7-8 days out. I just drove up from Boulder. Cam has got a spot in Leadville for a couple of days. We're in Twin Lakes right now, and we're about to rip up about 9 miles, get some vert, get some good altitude training. We're at about, what, 10,000 feet 10, right now?
Yep.
10,000 feet will probably push up to probably 11 or maybe 12,000. And check out the views. This is big time.
About to hit Hope Pass.
Hope Pass, that's what we got cooking. All right, so perks here of mountain miles for Ironman training. So we're out here, probably gonna get about 3 hours in, and I'm exactly a month and 2 days out from Ironman Chattanooga. And so we got a couple perks that we're getting today. Number one is some good mountain durability that's pretty low impact. So a big mistake that I see folks do with Ironman is they just run themselves into the ground. 2 hour runs, 2.5 hour runs, 3 hour runs, and it's just killing their body. And so for me, what I'm getting out here right now is I'm getting that same kind of volume and that same kind of fitness, but it's super low impact. We're doing a lot of hiking right here. The other perk is basically just getting some steady top of zone 2 type of training in. Pretty steady state right here. I just told Cam, top of my zone 2 is 138, and I'm at 134 heart rate right here. Getting some strength building, going up these climbs here. And then of course, gotta factor in, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Ironman training does not need to be strictly road mileage. We can get some good gains here out in the mountains. Do it in a way that's a little safer on the body, getting the legs strong, getting the legs durable, and moving the whole mission forward just over 4 weeks out from an Ironman. Another reason I really dig trail miles for Ironman prep. Number one, softer surface. This dirt trail here is so much softer on the body than just pounding road mileage. Number two, all the little stabilizer muscles. Get a leg shot here as I'm taking some side steps, stepping over rocks. Right, one of the keys to endurance is maintaining form under fatigue. And when the form starts to break down late in an Ironman, so often I have found in my first few Ironman races that it's lack of strength in those stabilizer muscles, right? The small muscle fibers that are connecting the calves up to the hammies, the quads, the glutes. And getting this trail work, this really gives me an opportunity to work on balance. I got some unstable footing, and it's just strengthening the lower body in a way that you're not really getting from pure road running. So we're out here, trails for Ironman prep. Let's go. All right, here's the fuel check on what we got going on today. So I got 3 bottles just like this that all have 150 calories of the Team Tribal Custom Infinite Blend. I've also got a 160 calorie Martin bar. And so overall, that's about 600 calories just about 200 an hour for this expected 3-hour effort. We're not pushing the effort too hard. If I was going harder, if I was working harder up into threshold zone, really pushing my heart rate, I would need to take in more fuel. I'd want to take in more fuel, but this is relatively mild. Believe me, we're going uphill though. We're going up a mountain, so I'm breathing, but really not pushing too hard. And the real reason that I feel that I got to stay on top of fuel for this is because I'm doing a bike ride later. And I have found that if I underfuel in morning training, if I don't have another training session for the day, you know, by the time that I get another meal or two in me, I get a good night's sleep, you know, by the next day I'm all right. But if I got 2 training sessions and that first one is underfueled, that second training session, it doesn't go very well. And we got a ride around Turquoise Lake coming up today that I want to enjoy. So we are getting calories in.
Making sure that your pacing is fast enough, you know, because there's cutoffs, right? So you got to make sure you're going at a good pace, but you don't want to go too fast where you burn yourself out. So finding that nice steady pace where you can hold it for a long time, that's really key. And then secondly, I think nutrition. Every time you're in an aid station, you want to make sure you're getting at least, I'd say, 500 calories per aid station, because if you're not getting those calories in, you know, later on in the race you're gonna bonk. Even if you're taking in calories when you're running, you should be getting 350, right, while you're on the run. But when you hit the aid station, I think it's really important to get as much as you can. And I think those are kind of key.
And so you were saying that the top guys at Leadville, what you observed was that they were fast through the aid station, but they made sure that they got enough calories. Is that right?
I'd say 5 to 7 minutes max per aid station. But they were eating, they were getting nutrition in, they were drinking Ensure, you know, they were making sure they were getting those calories in, but they were quick.
Right, and I feel like that was a mistake that we had made at Zion. We were quick through the aid stations, but I don't think that we got enough calories in, and I think that just the depletion ended up catching up with us. So good lessons, applying to the next one. Let's go. All right, we're about an hour in. We got a little calorie check. So been 1 hour and 4 minutes. I've had 310 calories, about 20 ounces of water, and I peed 3 times. On top of that, I peed right in the parking lot when we started. And for me, I'm really intentional to get the body flowing with peeing and with calories coming in within that first hour. I've noticed through experience that if I wait until the 90-minute mark to then all of a sudden have 200 or 300 calories, my body just doesn't really respond the best way to that, and the training just becomes much more of a grind. So I had that first bottle of 150 calories at probably 25 minutes, and then I had that bar, which was 160 calories. I probably had that at 45 minutes, and I've been peeing probably every 20 minutes. So I'm not trying to pee all the time. I pee more than most people when I'm in training, but to me, that's a sign that I'm well hydrated. I got good calories coming in, and I'm just setting myself up for success in the effort. We are pushing to get above the tree line here. Check out some of this freaking mountain rock. Holy crap, man. About to hit 4 miles on the watch. About a half a mile left to the top here. And sometimes when I'm climbing, I just gotta lock into a mindset that just says, get me to the top. Get me to the top. All right, managed effort, breathing, but not gassed out. And just gotta keep going. This is wild. Almost to the top of Hope Pass here. I don't really know what we're gonna be getting into. I think I might see somebody else up there. This is next level. Nothing but the sound of my feet, the sound of my breath, and the sound of birds chirping. We got sun peeking up over here. Oh man, adventure. Let's go. All right, so I just got to share, being out here remote, right? No cell service. This is just so good for my mind. I'm a month out from an Ironman. I just hosted a training camp. 2 weeks before that, I spoke at the Do Hard Things conference. My life's been moving a mile a minute. Right before the conference, I was back east visiting family. Right before that, I raced at Oregon 70.3. And just 3 hours out here, man, it can totally reset me. And my life looks a little different, right, than a 9 to 5, but we got out here at 6:30. We're gonna wrap up by 10. If I needed to, I could have started this at 4 or 5, be home by 9, and just feel completely mentally and emotionally recharged. So if you're checking this out, and if you are looking for the mindset gains of endurance, one of the easiest ways is to just get out midweek, man. Break up the routine, get out of cell coverage, man, and just be out here. Love it. Cam coming up here.
Woo.
How you feeling, brother?
Feeling good. Let's go. Final push.
We got to get up somewhere over there. We don't really know where we're going. And we're telling ourselves it's just a half a mile left. It might be a little more, but we believe, man. We're making this push. Let's go. All right. I think we're at the top here. I think this is the last 100 yards. This is the highest I've ever been. And we've been climbing straight here for over 4.5 miles. Let's see what we got. This is just magnificent. Okay, here we go. We got some flags of some sort. What do we got? What do we got? What is gonna be on the other side of this thing? Holy cow. Woo! Woo! Made it. Not without having to earn it a little bit. That was so big time. Look at this. Look at this. We are 2 hours and 3 minutes. 12,590 feet. Man, this is so special. Look at where we just came from. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Wow. All right, so something that's super dope that's been on my mind. We just did Hope Pass. This is a stretch of the Leadville 100 course. And I'm just thinking, the best ultra runners in the world have run on this exact trail to this exact spot right here. A lot of guys that I look up to have been up here. Nick Bear's been up here. Super, super dope, man. I got goals to do Leadville at some point, but I'm building my way up to that thing, right? I'm Ironman focused, and so I got my sights on Leadville at some point, but I think it's pretty damn cool to be able to come and run out here and get a taste of the trail and just have a freaking experience. Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Amazing, dude.
Fucking A.
Let's fucking go. So dope. All right, so we got a little fuel up here at the top, and I don't want to say that wasn't the fun part, but now the fun part really starts, where we get to run all the way back down there and take advantage of all that elevation that we just ripped up. And there is really just one thing on my mind right now. Two things kinda, but really just one. Coffee and a breakfast burrito. Let's fucking go. Now this is the fun part. We're back under the tree line. The trail's a little softer. Got some pine needles on the ground. And now we're just cruising. Now we are just cruising. Woo! Let's go. All right, so quick regroup here on fuel. So 2 hours and 45 minutes into the effort. We're probably gonna finish this in about 3:20. I have down a full 450. So that was 2 of these bottles plus my bar. It's actually 460. And I probably had half of this bottle that's got 150 calories in it. So I got a little bit left. And so when I get to about 30 minutes left in a workout, I look to start to finish all my fuel. I don't want to finish the workout and still have a bunch of calories left. How quickly I recover is totally dependent on how much fuel my body has going into a workout and then how much fuel it gets during a workout. And like I said, I'm riding my bike later. So I want to make sure that I'm topped off here. And so with that, I'm gonna leave a swig just for hydration, give myself a sip in the final 30 minutes or so, but almost all these calories are already down. Locked in, let's go. Sometimes when I'm cruising on the bike or on the trails, I like to give out a little tribal war cry, a little whoop, whoop, whoop. Home stretch, home stretch. Victory March, across the bridge.
Let's go.
Ain't nothing more satisfying than a job well done. Let's go. All right, so we got to the car and my watch was at 9.78 miles. I can't end like that. I don't do that. So ran back out real quick. We are at 995. 996. Something about hitting the mileage, getting that nice round number, changes my self-belief, changes my identity, reinforces that I'm a dude who punches through. Bang. Ah. 10 miles. All right. Now, it's a job well done. Let's go. Huge perk of endurance training that you get to find the dopest breakfast spots after you crank out an awesome morning. We got burritos coming in, coffee. This is what it's all about. All right, we are on to phase 2 of the day. We got the kits on, got the bikes out. We are about to rip up this loop around Turquoise Lake in Leadville. You can see that over there. Ready to let it rip, let's go. This is a little gnarly. This is a little gnarly. Lots of climbing. More climbing around this lake than I maybe expected. We are 6 miles in. We've already hit, I think, 600 plus feet of gain, and it ain't ending anytime soon. But we're here for it, baby. Let's go. All right, so we got 2 big perks here of riding after ripping 10 miles on the trails in the mountains this morning. Number 1 is that we're spinning out the legs. So this is gonna help us with any kind of run fatigue. We're gonna feel way better tomorrow. The second thing we got going is this is the second workout of the day. And even though these are both moderate workouts, just getting that second round of activity improves fitness so much. Lake Loop, Turquoise Lake in Leadville. That's a wrap on the Leadville mini camp. 10 miles up to Hope Pass this morning. What do we hit, just 15 or so right now? 15. We got double GoPro action. Let's fucking go. What a life. Adios. Could not leave Leadville without the Leadville sweatshirt, another burrito, and a coffee for the road. Let's go.